Now the topic before us is how does a forex supply shortage affect exchange rate? Now here firstly we will understand the reasons for decrease in supply of foreign exchange. Why there is decrease in forex supply, or what are the reasons for decrease in supply? First reason is decrease in exports. Suppose earlier we were sending or exporting goods 100 kg to other country B, but now our exports have decreased to 80 kg. Now we are exporting only 80 kg. So naturally, when we were exporting more, we were getting more foreign currency. As the exports have decreased, we are now getting less foreign currency. Next is political instability. Foreign direct investment or portfolio investment comes into any country if there is political stability. Investors from the rest of the world like to make investment in politically stable countries. But when there is political instability in a country, the investors from abroad do not like to make investment in that country. Rather, they pull out their investments from that country. So, when there is political instability, the forex supply decreases. If the investment climate in the country is not favorable, then the foreign exchange supply reduces. It may be also possible that government buys foreign exchange as a part of their monetary or physical policy. The government sometimes buy foreign exchange. When it happens, the supply of foreign exchange in the market reduces. Now we will understand what happens when there is decrease in the foreign exchange supply. As an individual, we may say that we are not concerned with foreign exchange. We are not related with foreign currency because we are from a middle class family. We have no relatives abroad. We do not make any investments abroad because already we are living from hand to mouth. But here we are studying from the national level. So as you know that OX is the X axis, OY is the Y axis. On OX, on the X axis, we will study quantity of forex, foreign exchange supplied. On on Y axis, it is exchange rate or the price of foreign currency in relation to the domestic currency. Here, DD is the demand curve, which is downward sloping. SS is the supply curve, which is upward sloping. So due to the interaction of demand and supply curve, exchange rate is OR, equilibrium point is E, and the quantity supplied is OQ. Quantity of foreign exchange which is supplied. Now if the supply of foreign exchange decreases, what happens? if the supply decreases, it means that the supply curve shifts upward or to the left. If the supply decreases, it becomes OQ1. Then equilibrium point also shifts upward and exchange rate also shifts upward. Earlier say the exchange rate was 83. We are suppose here taking the example of $1 is equal to 83 INR. It means that to get $1, the people living in India will have to pay 83 Indian rupee to get $1. But when the supply of US dollars has decreased, exchange rate has increased. It means that earlier we used to pay 83 to get $1. Now we have to pay say 86. We are just taking example. Earlier we were getting $1 for 83 rupee, but now to get it $1 we will have to pay 86 Indian rupee. So what it means? It means that it is the depreciation of domestic currency. How there is depreciation? Earlier we were getting $1 only for 83 rupees, but now as the supply has reduced, supply of foreign currency has reduced, now we are getting $1 for 86 rupee. It also means that there is appreciation of foreign currency. How it is? Earlier the residents of USA were getting 83 Indian rupee for $1, but now they are getting 86 rupees for $1. Now the topic before us is how increased foreign exchange supply affects exchange rate. We will understand this concept with the help of an example. Suppose we go to the market to purchase onion. In the market, 100 kg of onion is present for sale, and say its price is $1 per kg. Next day, suppose its supply increases and from 100 kg the supply in the market has increased to 150 kg. What will happen? It is quite possible that when the supply has increased, then the price of that good is likely to decrease, other things remaining the constant. We are not here taking into consideration the demand and other facts. The demand and other things will remain the same. Then it is likely that the price of onion per kg may decrease because the supply has increased from 100 to 150. So the price of onion is likely to will fall. In the same way, when the foreign exchange supply increases, what will happen to the exchange rate? This is to find out. First is why we demand or why increased foreign exchange supply happens. Why there is increase in the supply of foreign exchange? Why there is increase in supply of foreign currency? Suppose we are in India and here the currency is Indian rupee. and say other country is US, where the currency is US dollar. Now US dollar is foreign currency for us. Now, what are the reasons that there may be increase in foreign exchange supply? The reasons for increase in supply, what are the reasons? It may be possible that exports have increased. We are from India. Suppose we were earlier sending exports, say 100 kg of goods to US dollar. We are here taking only example. Now our exports have increased 150 kg. Exports have increased from 100 to 150 kg. So when there is increase in exports, in return we will get US dollars. So the supply of foreign exchange will increase. Next, suppose in India there is improvement in political climate. We are taking only example. As compared to earlier, if there is stability in political climate, government is stable political climate, what will happen? When there is a stable political climate in any country, then the foreign investors come to make investment in that country. So there is inflow of foreign exchange, which result into increase in foreign exchange supply. So when the atmosphere in the country, investment opportunities are good, or the government adopts favorable investment policies which are favorable to the investors abroad, then the foreign exchange supply in the country increases. It may be also possible that, as you know, that every government has foreign exchange reserves. If the government of the country sells forex reserves they hold, what will happen? The supply of foreign exchange will increase. So these are the certain reasons why foreign exchange supply increases. So now we will understand the impact of increase in foreign exchange supply. If the supply foreign exchange increases, what effects it has on exchange rate? Exchange rate means value of a currency in relation to other currency. That is how much of foreign currency we can buy with 1 unit of domestic currency, or how much of domestic currency we will have to pay to purchase 1 unit of other currency. Let us understand it, what we have said. Suppose the value of 1 US dollar at present is 82.83 Indian rupee. Exchange rate means that we will have to pay 82.83 Indian rupee to get 1 unit of US dollar. This is exchange rate. So we are now understanding this concept with the help of a diagram. This is OX is X axis, OY is Y axis. On OX we will write quantity of foreign exchange supplied. On Y axis we will write exchange rate, that is the value of foreign currency in relation to Indian currency. As you know that demand curve is downward sloping, DD is demand curve which is downward sloping, SS is supply curve. So here the equilibrium point is E and OQ is the quantity supplied at exchange rate R. So when there is increase in supply, what happens? When there is increase in supply, this supply curve shifts to the right and the supply curve becomes S1, S1. So what happens? Supply has increased from OQ to OQ1. What it has resulted into? It has resulted into decrease in exchange rate. Here the earlier exchange rate was OR, now it has decreased to OR1. Supply of foreign exchange has increased, exchange rate has decreased. What it means? Suppose it was earlier 83 Indian rupee. That is, earlier to get $1 we had to pay 83. But as the supply of US dollar or foreign currency has increased, the exchange rate has decreased to say 80. What it means? It means that there is appreciation of domestic currency. How it has happened? Earlier, to get $1 we were paying 83 rupees. But now to get $1 we have to pay only 80 rupees. So it is appreciation of domestic currency. It also means depreciation of foreign currency. How depreciation of foreign currency? Earlier, the residents of USA were getting 83 rupee for $1, but now they are getting only 80 rupee. Earlier, if they were buying 100 goods at the rate 83, they were paying only $100. If they were purchasing 100 goods at the rate of 83 or $1, they were paying only $100. But to get the same 100 goods, the price of the goods is same 83. In Indian rupee, the price is same 83. But the value of goods is 83. But they will have to pay 8,300, in other words, Indian rupee. But now the value of $1 is only 80. So they will have to make more payment in US dollars. So it is depreciation of foreign currency. Now the topic before us is impact of increase in foreign exchange demand on exchange rate. As an individual, on an individual level, we may say that we are from middle class family. We do not have any passport. None of our relatives lives abroad. We do not require foreign exchange. We do not have enough money to make investment abroad. We are living from hand to mouth. So we do not require foreign exchange. We do not require foreign currency. We are from India. We do not require Canadian dollar, euro, or US dollar. We are not to make any unilateral transfer. But here, when we are understanding the concept of foreign exchange demand, we are studying it from the national level or from the perspective of international level. We, as a nation, are doing trade with the rest of the world. We are doing import, export. We are giving loans to the other countries. We are also taking loans from other countries. We are making investments as a nation, as a businessman in other countries. We are also getting investment from other countries. We are sending unilateral transfers abroad. We are also receiving unilateral transfers from abroad. So, when we are studying the concept of foreign exchange demand, we may state that we require foreign exchange for many purposes, such as for import. If we import something, if we do import from, say, USA, we are in India, then we will have to make payment to USA in US dollars. As already told, when we do import from other countries, we have to make payment as per the will of the exporting country or as per the will of the exporting nation, exporting businessman. So in most of the cases, the exporter may ask for the payment in US dollar or the his own domestic currency from where the goods or services are being supplied to us. So when we are importing, we will have to make the payment in foreign currency. So the demand for foreign currency rises. We may also, it may also happen that, say, Canada is very investment attractive country because, say, the investment policies of the government are very good. So the people from the rest of the world will like to make investments there. So the demand of foreign currency of Canada, that is Canadian dollar, will rise. Then, if there is a political stability in any country, it will be preferred for investment. If there is political instability in any country, the investment will flow out of the country. The foreign investors will pull their investments from that country. So in case of political stability in any country, the demand for foreign exchange rises. Suppose in political, we are studying political stability. If there is a political stability in a particular country, say A, so the people from the rest of the country will like to make investments in country A. To make investments, they will have to purchase the currency of that country. So the demand for the currency of the country where there is political stability will rise. It may also be possible that the interest rates in a particular country are good as compared to other countries. It may be also the reason for increase in demand of foreign exchange. Suppose at present 1 US dollar is equal to 82.83 INR, Indian rupee. It may be added that the foreign exchange rate does not remain stable. It goes on changing continuously in the market because there is always trading in the forex market 24 by 5 days a week. So due to continuous trading, the value of the exchange rate continuously goes on changing. Suppose if at present the value of $1 is equal to 82.83 Indian rupee. If there is increase in the demand of US dollars, what will happen? It may be possible that the value of $1 will increase to, if there is increase in demand. So what has happened? In the case of increase in demand, the value of domestic currency has decreased. The value of foreign currency has increased. We are from India, so the value of domestic currency is decreasing, because to get $1, we will have to pay 85 Indian rupee, which earlier we used to pay 82.83. So the value of domestic currency has increased, and the value, and on the other hand, the residents of USA will get 85 rupees in return of $1. Now we will understand this impact of increase in exchange rate, impact of increase in foreign exchange demand on exchange rate. That is, if the demand increases, what effect is there on the price, or the price of, or exchange rate? What is the effect on exchange rate? As you know that this is the demand curve, which is downward sloping. This is the supply curve. This is upward sloping. OX is x-axis. OY is y-axis. Here it is quantity of foreign exchange demanded. Here it is on y-axis, it is exchange rate, or the price of foreign currency in relation to domestic currency. So here it is the point E, equilibrium point, where demand and supply curve cut each other. So this is the quantity demanded Q at when the exchange rate is R. So when there is increase in demand, what will happen? Increase in foreign exchange demand. If there is, suppose we are from India and there is demand, rather if we say that as the transactions are taking place all over the world, if we say that there is increase in demand in US dollars all over the world, what will happen? The demand curve will shift upward. If there is increase in demand, what will happen? Equilibrium point also shifts upward. Rate increases. This is the quantity demanded. So when quantity demanded has increased from OQ to OQ1, the exchange rate has increased from OR to OR1. We can, for example, we can say that if we are from India and earlier the exchange rate was $1 is equal to 83 INR. That is, we used to pay 83 to get $1. But as the demand of the currency has increased at the international level, what will be its effect? When the demand increases, foreign exchange rate also increases. So we assume that it has increased to 85. So what has happened? it is depreciation of domestic currency. Because to get 1 US dollars, we were earlier paying only 83 rupees. Now to get 1 US dollars, as the demand of US dollar has increased, we have to pay 85 rupees. On the other hand, the value of foreign currency has increased. There is appreciation of foreign currency. We hope this concept is quite clear to you, that as the demand of foreign currency increases, then exchange rate also increases. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.